Welcome to the shop. I'm Jeff from Today's Craftsman. Today we're building some laminate countertops. So what we have here is an 1.1 inch particle board core. So we took this to the slider, we cut it to the size that we need for the countertop, and then we cut our balance laminate. So that's what you see here on the top. This is to balance the laminate that's going on the top of the countertop. So if we were to laminate just the top, this would want to bow in one direction. So we need to put this on the bottom so that we remain, having a nice flat countertop. So what we did is we cut this laminate a little bit oversized. We sprayed this with contact cement, both the laminate and the countertop material. We stuck them together. We flush trimmed them with our square bearing router bit. And now we're ready to take it to the edge bander. We're here at the edge bander. If you didn't have an edge bander, or back when we didn't have an edge bander, if we were doing laminate edge banding, we would actually use contact adhesive, just like we're using with the top and bottom to attach this. And you would actually end up rolling this up and sort of unfurling it out onto the side like this, which works pretty well. But we have this edge bander now, so we've loaded the machine with some strips of high pressure laminate. We've turned off our pre-milling and our scraping, and we're ready to run this through. So the bander's all heated up. It sounds weird, heated up. The bander is heated up. Sounds weird to me.
Warmed up, maybe?
Yeah, heated up. I mean, it's grammatically correct. The bander's all warmed up. You can see we're at about 200 degrees Celsius on both the glue pot and the glue roller. We have our radius scraping off, our flat scraping off, and our pre-milling will turn off. And we're ready to go. Turn her on. Looks good. So we're all done applying the edge banding on the edge bander. We do have a slight lip here. It's only in some spots, and you can't even see it. You can feel it though with your finger. Because we turned off the scraping, we're dealing with a really brittle material here with this high pressure laminate. You see it'll just break. So we don't want to scrape this and run the chance of ending up with some little nicks in the edge. So what we'll do is we'll take the orbital sander, we'll hit this with like an 80 grit or 100 grit. Cut our laminate to size. We're ready to apply the contact cement. So we're using what's called a canister contact cement. So it's in what almost looks like a propane tank, and you use a spray gun like you'd use for painting almost. We're going to spray both pieces. So we'll spray our core material and the back side of our laminate. We need to wait until they feel totally untacky, or no tack. There should be no tack when you touch them. And then they're ready to stick together. So the contact cement sticks to the contact cement. This is a pressurized canister. So this is filled with glue and it's pre-pressurized. You have your little valve here, which you never close once you open it. You always want to keep pressure to this gun so that it's, it doesn't get hard in here. This is like a little spray gun. I think this is maybe the kind of gun you use with a pressure pot. I'm not sure. It seems like a similar setup, but just has a hose right to the tank. This tank of glue runs like about $400 or $500, but you'll get a lot of time out of that, and they really hit you for the hose and gun. I think the hose and gun were about $300 or $400, so you're looking at almost $1,000 investment. I did want to show you guys this. So this is something that we used in the past in the old shop. This is just, we call it Super 90. They make Super 77 as well. This is a spray adhesive by 3M that just comes in an aerosol can. And it sprays a net just like the canister. But you see, you know, our fan here is probably about 1.5 inches. You'll see with this gun, we get a fan that's about, you know, 6 inches or more. So it's a lot faster and probably a little bit stronger. I'm not worried about getting glue on the edges of these at all because it's going to dry and it won't be sticky, and then we just use a solvent to clean it off. So it takes a lot of time to try and mask all this off. I just spray it. Our contact cement is dry, so always touch it with like the back of your knuckles so you're not getting oil from your hands. But my hand's not sticking to either of these parts, so they're ready to be stuck together. Now we can't just flip this over onto here because it needs to be aligned. You only get one chance with contact cement. So we're gonna use some dowels. We'll lay them out on the core material, and this will give us something to place the laminate on top of that it won't stick to. Because remember, the contact cement only sticks to contact cement. We'll be able to put that on top of here, make sure we're lined up, and then start to pull these dowels out. All right, looks good. After pressing the laminate down with our hand, we use a J-roller to get really good firm pressure, especially on the edges. You don't want these edges peeling up. I mean, you could see I'm picking this up just by the laminate. It's on there. It's not coming off. Last step to finish the top is to flush trim this overhang. We have this overhang on 4 sides. So Tools Today actually sent us this bit. I told them that we were going to be doing some tops and asked if they would send this to us. This is an Amana bit. It's item number 47148. And you may not have seen this before, but this is a square bearing bit. So this is just like a little plastic collar that goes around the bearing, because when this bearing gets spinning, it'll get hot and it can actually burn the edge of your project. So with the square bearing, it's just going to be one of these flat sides. So this is going to spin, but as soon as it touches the side, it's going to stop, and you'll just reference one of these 4 sides against the edge of the countertop. Last step, actually requirement from the manufacturer, you have to use a Lee Nielsen boar bristle brush to clean off the top. We'll have an affiliate link down in the comments. This is, it's only about $399 now on sale. We'll probably go back and we'll just hit these sharp edges with a file, just coming down this way, just to break this sharp edge. But aside from that, these tops are done. Hope you enjoyed the video. Caveat, we're not laminate for mica experts. This is the way that we do it, the way that's worked for us, you know, in the small bit that we do. So if you have a better way, let us know. We're always, you know, looking to learn. So yeah, leave a comment. Let us know what you want to see next, and we'll see you on the next video.
You want to say that you're just kidding about the brush?
Yeah, I'm totally kidding about this. You could use your hand would probably be the best thing.
If you're looking for an awesome shirt to wear in the shop and you want to support the channel, click the link in the description and pick up our new Today's Craftsman t-shirt.